Welcome to the Handheld Chronicles. This is a gaming podcast where my co-host and I take some time to play a handheld game, and then we share our thoughts. My name is Jameson.
And I'm Evan.
And this is episode 3, I believe. So
it is episode 3.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Christmas break took a chunk of time out of this.
Quite a while, but we are back. I was starting to worry that we wouldn't pick this up, but I'm glad we are. It's going to be fun.
Excited.
Alrighty, so, hey Evan, what game are we talking about today?
We're talking about the greatest DS game of all time.
Oh yeah, what's that?
It's called Chicken Shoot.
Chicken Shoot on the DS.
Overview.
Chicken Shoot is a shooting gallery game released on the Nintendo DS back in 2007. And that's literally all I've got. There is no storyline to this game. That's literally, it's just shooting chickens.
Yeah, it's just an arcade style game, you know? They've got like 2 or 3 mini games you can play. One where you shoot chickens, another one where you collect eggs, and it's just simple little fun.
Yeah, I just see a lot of people saying that this is like the crown jewel of shovelware games, which we'll get to that in a minute, but I also, I don't know how true this is, but I did see that it's also just a port from a Flash game, so this, so pretty interesting stuff. There's also Chicken Shoot on the Game Boy. I'm sure that would just be atrocious and painful.
It's going to be the exact same thing. Let's be honest here. You know, scroll around with
You're just not going to have the touchscreen, and that's
true.
What saves this game.
The touchscreen being able to precisely pinpoint where you're shooting, very nice.
Yes.
Premium feature right there.
Gameplay.
They do have stylus controls for your cursor to aim where you want to shoot, or you can use the buttons, which do not recommend. That is very inaccurate, and you can't even control the speed in the settings or anything, so just do the stylus.
It works. It's nice. It's great.
So then you've got your D-pad, which can be used to shoot your gun and reload your gun. I don't remember which direction is which. I didn't write that down, but
this also changes which gun you have, because sometimes you shoot certain chickens out of the air, and for some reason you're like, alright, congrats, you now have a shotgun. Or, a 6-shooter pistol, and I'm just like, well, guess we're switching between these.
Yeah, so your base gun is just a pistol. Like you said, it's got 6 bullets, basically, until you have to reload, or you can just reload at any point. And then there will be some chickens flying around that will sometimes carry briefcases.
Yep.
And if you shoot those chickens, they're a little more thin than the others, so it's a little harder to shoot them. But if you do shoot them, they'll give you an upgrade. And I was able to find 3 different types of power-ups. You got the machine gun, which is honestly the best.
Yep.
You got the shotgun, which never really felt like a shotgun. It just felt like a slightly larger pistol, but not enough to make it feel like a shotgun. It was just
it was the same thing. It had more bullets, less time between reloads.
That's true. And then the last one I think was only available in one of the stages, which was really weird, but it's like it's basically the machine gun again, but better, more
Machine Gun 2.0?
Basically, yeah, you got the pistol and then pistol 2.0 with the shotgun, and then you have machine gun and machine gun 2.0.
Yep.
So, yeah, basically, those are that. As far as game modes, you really just have 2, even though there is 3. So you've got the basic standard chicken shoot, where you're going stage by stage.
Shooting chickens.
Shoot X amount of chickens to move on to the next stage. There's the regular classic mode that, just shoot the chickens, and
get
you have
points, high score. That's the way it works.
Yes. And then when you do shoot all of the required chickens, a sparkling kind of chicken will fly onto the screen that you have to shoot a few times before it goes down, but once you hit that one, it moves you to the next stage. You also have a health bar at the bottom of your screen that, as far as I could tell, only took damage if one of the chickens would throw an egg at you. I think.
I thought that was the timer, because
that was the time attack mode.
Oh, okay.
I always just did the classic mode.
Yeah.
I don't know, like clocks, timers stress me out a bit too much.
A bit too much, yeah. I was just like, it felt like an arcade game. You
Yes.
put in your quarter, you get, your 40 seconds, shoot as many chickens as you can, get the highest score, put your name up there, put in whatever initials you feel like, try to spell out something fantastic. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the amount of things I've seen at the arcade is ridiculous. But yeah.
For sure. So yeah, I think I counted 7 stages, and they're all basically the same thing, just different music and sometimes different upgradable weapons, I guess.
Yeah.
But
They felt very similar to me. They're all the same.
pretty much, yeah. Then, as you said, you had the time attack, where I didn't do that one a whole lot. Was it just every chicken gives you a little extra time, or?
No, it's just a set amount of time, and you try to get the highest score in that time.
Okay, that sounds right.
Yeah, just 30 seconds on the clock. Shoot as many chickens as possible. Compete for the high score.
Then would it move you to the next
It
stage?
did not move you to the next stage. You just had to pick which stage you were playing on from the
okay.
select scene, which I found that to be nice.
Yes.
Just being able to select the stage you want to play on. It's not as long as some of the other ones, but it was fun.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, those are the 2 main chicken shooting modes. And then they have like a small mini game where you have 3 sections. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a really basic catch the eggs before it hits the ground kind of thing.
Yeah. You got 4 chickens, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 2 on the left, 2 on the right.
Just use your D-pad to move your basket.
Move it to the top, bottom, left, or right.
Yeah.
Collect the eggs. If you let 3 fall, you lose the game.
It was extremely boring, and I thought it was hilarious how they used just Tetris music for it. But if you get so far into the game, the music just stops. Like, it doesn't loop at all. It just ends, and you're just left in dead silence.
Yeah, I honestly was like, this isn't fun enough for me to try to go like, I'm going to get the high score on how many chicken eggs I can put in this basket. And I'm just like, yeah, this is what it is. What's more fun? Shooting chickens in the face.
Absolutely.
It's a great game.
And these chickens have so much personality. That's what
They
I love
do.
about it.
They have that weird, I'm going to call it a Russian chicken just because it's wearing that weird hat and it's washing the clothes. It's like a grandma.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what is this?
I always like the newspaper dude who's just chilling, reading the newspaper, and then you shoot him in the face, and he waves a white flag in surrender.
You have the chickens flying airplanes across the top.
Yeah.
To shoot them.
There's just such a smorgasbord. In one stage, I think it's the Nevada stage, you have an alien chicken. It is just so random. But, yeah, this is such a small game that's really all I have in the gameplay notes.
The gameplay, it's very repetitive. It's very simple,
Yes, but that is also not a terrible thing since it's on the DS, so it's like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm just gonna pick up my DS for this short car ride, do a round of chicken shoot, then we'll arrive at Walmart or something, it's...
Yeah, it's not meant for the long hours of gameplay. It is meant for that short little bit of time. And these are one of my hot takes. I don't find a lot of games that do well with online play.
Mhm.
I'm not a big fan of it. I don't really enjoy all that much. Chicken Shoot, I feel like is one of the games that would benefit from online play. Being able to, go up against your buddy, trying to shoot the most chickens, or, having a game mode where one person is the chicken and you're shooting at them and they have to dodge.
Yeah, it could be interesting.
Hooking up to the internet and being like, where's my score compared to, this leaderboard or that leaderboard? I think this is one of those games where I'm like, I could see this having a element of online play.
You think it could have a chance? Like, it wouldn't be terrible if it got revived?
It's Chicken Shoot, let's be honest here.
Release it as just like a free game, you got Tetris 99, Pac-Man 99, F-Zero 99, let's get Chicken Shoot 99 for the Nintendo Switch, too. Wouldn't be terrible, honestly.
It wouldn't be. It's a simple little arcade game. It's not, it's not worth $80. Let's be honest. It's a $5 game. $5, spend an afternoon playing it. You'll enjoy yourself. It would be worth it. Yeah, I think a leaderboard hooked up to the internet would be fun. Just being like, this is where you rank. You know.
Yeah, for sure. Switch around the different locations every week or something.
Yeah.
You could do all sorts of stuff with this really quirky chicken themed game.
Quality.
You were saying there's like a stage selection for the time mode, right?
Yeah. At least I'm pretty confident. From what I remember, there's a stage selection in the time mode.
I only did like the time attack mode once, and then I was like, yeah, let's just stick with the classic. So you know better than me.
Yeah.
But the classic mode, there's no stage selection. If you wanna get to stage 7, you have to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and not die, of course, which isn't terribly hard. You do have the option of going easy, normal, or hard mode, which is surprising for a game this cheap and very unpolished, but it was nice, but I would just rather put it on easy all the time and have an enjoyable time looking at all these funky chickens and
Just looking at the stupid little chickens flying around.
because sometimes the flippin' dudes that throw eggs at you got so annoying and got too much for me to handle on the hard difficulty. So
Yeah. It's not meant to be the biggest, greatest game out there.
yeah,
It for sure is just meant to be a little classic, fun
but
arcade game.
I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people are saying, hey, it's the shovelware king. Like, no, they did quite a bit here when they really didn't need to. Like, they could have just done chicken PNGs flying across the screen. No, this is a scrolling screen. You can move around.
The chickens actually have animations
They
and
do.
actually do stuff. They are cute and fun to look at. They're not stupid. Like, I don't know. They're drawn artistically, and they're fun to look at. You shoot the chicken. Some of them will Looney Tune style put their hands over their chest. Little angel wings appear, halo, and they spiral down. Like, what do you want from a game like this?
Exactly. I have experienced way worse DS games, and I'm looking forward to sharing my thoughts on those when they come up because
Torturing me with terrible DS games.
Holy crap! Let me tell you, Lego Star Wars 2. We'll cross that bridge.
We'll get there when we get there, Bob.
Oh my gosh, that's something else. But this, you can actually tell there was some thought put into it. You got 3 basically different game modes, animations for the chickens, you've got easy, medium, hard modes, and, just pretty good music too, honestly.
Yeah.
Very enjoyable. They're just remixes of classical music, but
yeah,
it's pretty funny to be listening to some Beethoven while you're shooting chickens.
It's just the way it is,
It's perfect, honestly. I wouldn't have it any other way.
What sound do you want to listen to? Heavy metal?
Exactly.
Nah. We're listening to Bach. I gotta shoot these chickens and listen to Bach. Can't do none of this AC/DC heavy metal stuff. No.
The only quality with the gameplay and stuff that I was really frustrated with is you got the scrolling screen or whatever, but if you go to the bottom or whatever, they have this foreground that gets in the way of a lot of the chickens.
Yeah, it blocks your view quite a bit.
You have to go just a little bit up in order to see them and look at their fun animations, but if you go all the way down, then you can't even shoot them because the foreground is in the way, and that was just really irritating.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but let's be honest. Those chickens, they're worth 2 points on the scale? Nah.
I wasn't looking at the points, I was just shooting chickens.
Agreed.
Most of the time I just pick one spot, not really move from there, and just shoot all the chickens that would come up and all the ones that would respawn.
Makes sense. It's the way you do it. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about this.
Yeah, this is such a basic game.
It's not going to be an hour-long episode, folks. It's going to be 20 minutes, maybe 15.
Oh yeah, we're at 15 pre-edited.
Pre-edited? Yeah.
So...
It's not going to last that long, guys. It's chicken shoot.
Yeah.
I honestly, quite enjoyable, and can't find too many faults with it. It was a fun little game. If you can find it for nice and cheap, pick it up, play it, enjoy it.
But don't get your hopes up.
No,
It's
not.
chicken shoot.
Yeah, it's not like one of those games where I'm like, you need to go out into the world, hunt this down, and go buy it. It's that good. No, this one, like, you find it for $5 at a Goodwill, you pick that up. It's a worthy find.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised I've never, like, in the glory days when GameStop would have the bins of used DS games, I don't think I ever saw this one in there.
That's because it's so good.
I know, it's very surprising. You feel like you'd see all these other games multiple times, but I don't recall ever seeing Chicken Shoot, but
Yeah.
I guess that shows that kids liked it.
So kids enjoyed it, so it didn't make it to the bin. Unlike, what is it? Wii Fitness? The amount of Wii Fitnesses I've seen in my day just being like, oh, here, it's 30 Wii Fitness, guys.
Yep.
30 of them.
Go to your local thrift store, you can pretty much guarantee find some sort of Wii Fitness software or hardware.
Ranking.
I don't want to give it a high number because it's Chicken Shoot and it's not that great. But I don't want to give it a low score because it was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed my time. So what? 3 or 4 out of 7? It's not a bad game. It's a middle of the road. 4.
A 4?
4 out of 7.
4 perfectly average?
It's a perfectly average game.
Okay.
I would not be upset to play this game again.
Okay, fair enough. For me, I feel like there was so many themes that they could have cut corners around very easily.
Oh,
but
for
they
sure.
didn't. Like,
Yeah.
there's actually a lot more than I expected, especially when you compare it to the Wii version, where it's got... The Wii version's definitely has a lot more life to it, but I prefer the DS, honestly, because you got more control with the stylus and more portable. It feels more natural there as like a pick up and play game rather than a boot up the whole Wii system and play it. But this isn't a talk about the Wii. My bad.
We're not talking about the Wii game. Come on, we gotta...
But yes, they had a goal and they pretty much nailed it. The only thing I would have added was the stage selection for classic mode, because otherwise you're playing through the whole game, all the stages. But as far as like the DS library goes, I'd probably have to give it a 3 out of 7. Like, it is perfect for what it is, but that's all it is. There's nothing spectacular about it, but I also respect the 4 out of 7.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a middling game. It's not something I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna rush out to get this. But if I have it, I'd be like, you know what? Let's boot up Chicken Shoot. It's fun. It's enjoyable. I'd return back to it, and so I think it's a perfectly average game.
Which means that Chicken Shoot for the DS gets a final score of 3.5 out of 7. So we're going to set it aside and spin the Wheel of Destiny in order to see which game we'll be playing next. After 3 DS games, we are now switching things up and moving on to the 3DS library.
Whoa. No way.
This game was released in possibly 2013. It was also listed as 2016, so I feel like 2013 is more realistic.
More accurate?
Okay.
2013 game.
It is a sequel to a game that was released on the Nintendo GameCube, and I
Is
believe
this Luigi's Mansion?
it
2:
is
The Dark
Luigi's
Moon?
Mansion Dark Moon.
Okay, I actually do own this one. I'm not gonna have to
You
go hunt
did?
out and buy it. Let's go.
Alrighty, so was this like one you're like fairly experienced with then?
No.
No, okay.
No. I sorry, got a little cough. So I bought my DS used, and it just came with a bunch of games. So I have just a variety of random games I don't think I've ever played, but I have. It came with Luigi's Mansion 2: Dark Moon, and I was really excited to play it when Luigi's Mansion 3 came out, because me and my brother played through that entire game and it was fantastic. And then I've just never played it.
Yeah, from what I've heard,
I got distracted by other recommended games that I've actually thoroughly enjoyed. I'm waiting for them to pop up on this this lovely.
Is that my fault for recommending too many great games,
No.
keeping you away from Dark Moon?
No, it's just I didn't have a whole lot of games on the DS. You know, I was more excited to play the games I've been looking forward to for years.
Right.
Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time. You know, those are big hitters. It's part of the reason I bought the DS, because I was like, you know what? These games came out the DS. The DS is, you know, $150 cheaper than a GameCube.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna buy a DS, buy these for, you know, 10, 15, 20 bucks, and we'll play them on the DS. And that was the reason I bought the DS in the first place. And then you're like, oh, you got a DS? Well, you gotta try this game, and this game, and this game. So it just kind of fell in the corner, because I've never actually went through and played it. But I do own this game off the bat. I know that for a fact.
Oh, good. I've played Luigi's Mansion 1 and 3, but never 2. I've heard it's the inferior of the trilogy, so
I have heard that.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it holds up and how much 3 ripped out of 2 or was
What 2 did? Yeah.
inspired by. I don't know what the right.
The proper terminology.
Yeah,
You know?
I
What
don't
it
know.
what it succeeded on, what it failed on, what it removed.
Yeah.
All the things and above.
Alrighty, well, join us next time when we'll be discussing Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon on the 3DS. Thank you all for being here, whoever that is.
My coworkers and family who
Oh,
knows
yeah?
that this happens. Waiting for the one day where it's like, hold up, this got 10 views? Most of the time we're pulling like 5. Shows you where our audience is at. We're doing this for fun. It's not going great. Or not going, how do I want to say this? It's not super successful, but it's fun. And I'm enjoying it. I
Yeah.
love hanging out with you, Jameson. So I'm going to keep on doing it. This is fun. It's great.
Absolutely.
One
Looking
day
forward to
we might be huge, the top video game podcast around.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get some headway out of this, but it's gonna be a long while
It's going to be a long while.
It's a
yeah.
strong if.
Yeah.
But even then, yes, this is fun. I like doing it.
Yeah.
Just picking a game. It's giving me a reason to actually play games that I haven't touched and have just been holding on to for
Yeah.
so long. So,
I've had Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon for, 3 years now?
jeez.
And I don't think I've played it. So, great things for me to do.
Sounds good. Well, then.
I'll see you all next time.
All right. Signing off. Thank you very much.